Oh man, I was screwing around. Now I broke. How did I break the animation, bro? What is happening right now? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Yo Man Joe Man, and today I'm going to be showing you how to be soloing the Angry Cloud and giving you tips and tricks on how to beat it by yourself. Wait, what's that? No! For this video, it is going to be a little different. I did pre-record me beating the boss fight. I'm just going to voice over it and tell you how I beat it and what tips and tricks I used. Without further ado, I'll be talking about how I beat the boss fight. So the main goal of what you want to try to think about when you're beating that boss fight is how you're going to do damage to it. Because it is like pretty high in the air, so the only way you can do damage is really with the ranged weapons. There is a specific type of ranged weapon that you want, mostly the one that does a lot of like projectiles, so like lobotomy or bagel or I don't know, like water balloon. Something like that is really good against the cloud because you don't have to like time it when it comes to like either if you're using bazooka or spear or one of those like really weird ranged weapons that take a long time to reload. You want to do something that kind of is just like quick and easy, throw it really fast so you can just hit him as much as you can. The other thing is that you want weapons that negate damage. I'll show you why, but you just trust me on that. What I think about first when it comes to the boss are his moves. I am gonna refer to his moves as specifics, so try to remember what I call these moves because it might sound weird, but this is what I call them. The first half of the boss fight is Thunder from Down Under, Blizzard, and Slam. The Thunder from Down Under is the move where he's right above you and he's lightning over you while you're just like in the middle of the street and he's just like floating over you and shooting lightning. That's what that move is. So to deal with Thunder from Down Under, what you want to do is you want to do these confusing movements when you're going back and forth, zigzag formation while you're walking, because the lightning kind of predicts where you're going. So if you always change what's in front of you, the lightning will like barely hit you. But if you walk on like a straight line, there is a chance that it can hit you more. You also want to be jumping the entire time while Thunder Down Under is doing its thing. It does hit the ground, so if you jump, it's a very increased chance of surviving those attacks. The next attack, Blizzard, is just an attack where he starts doing a snowstorm. If he goes under you while he's doing snowstorm, you will turn into an ice block, freeze in place, and then explode, dealing 25 damage to you. It is really hard to not get hit by that because it does determine whether weapons you get. This is where the damage reduction comes in play. So like moves like deadlift or that move or metal guitar or judgment, all those moves you can neglect damage when you use either the ability or the attack. You want to use that move once the blizzard is coming at you, because then it won't damage you, it'll only freeze you, which is really good advantage to getting in this boss fight. Another thing, stuff like Alpha or Linked Sword or like dashing moves, even King, because King gives you a speed boost when you hold it. You can dodge just by sidestepping. If you see during this video, I do that sometimes. Keep in mind that it is a dodgeable attack, it needs the right equipment to dodge it. You can't dodge it just by going sideways. Try to keep something, like if you find like a really good weapon of dodging, you kind of want to make sure you don't die with that life. After Blizzard, we have the Slam attack, where he just goes right over you and goes under and slams. When he does the slam attack, he does a shockwave all around him. Also, if you go right under him, he will be able to hit you. You can't jump over the shockwave. He will just slam you into the ground, so make sure you're not right under him. You move a little bit, but you can be kind of close to him when he does it. So if you can jump over the shockwave, you can then get some melee hits in. The melee hits might not be worth it if you're holding something like Pillow King. You definitely don't want to go with the melee attack because you don't want to be stuck right underneath him with King, because you only do like max like 2 full combos, and that's only like 50 damage. All right, now we're gonna start getting into the weapon talk. I was gonna save this for later, but like the good melee weapons for this boss fight, like if I had to do a tier list and the S rankings, at number top, very surprising, Knuckle Busters. I never knew this until now, but Knuckle Busters heals you. You get up close to it when it does a slam attack and you're missing some health, you can literally just punch your health back and then use the Knuckle Busters to fly away before you're even close to him when he starts the next attack. A close second, I'd have to say, is Alpha. Mostly because, and here's the cool thing, you can parry the slam attack. It also parries Grand Slam. For the second phase, I'm going to be going over the attacks. The Pouring Thunder attack is kind of like the Thunder from Down Under, except it has a, like, very, very small poison effect if you're underneath the cloud. As you will see, the rain will start looking a little bit more blocky and a little bit bigger. That's how you'll know you're in the second phase, and that is not the Thunder from Down Under, that's the Pouring Thunder. You want to get out of the way of it, so if the cloud is in front of you, you don't want to just keep walking forward. You can want to turn around, try to avoid all that rain, because the more damage on you, the more not healing you will get. Even just one little tick of damage from that rain will do, like, horrible things to you if you're at, like, really low health, because you need to get that healing up before you get into the next attack. You will be getting, like, almost guaranteed damage when it comes to, like, the blizzard and stuff, so you want to save as much health as you can. Alright, and the last attack I'm going to be going over is the Grand Slam, the hardest attack in this boss fight to dodge. If you haven't been paying attention during the video when I've been dodging the Grand Slams, because there is a way to dodge it up close. There is a pattern. If you look at the cloud, he always slams with his face facing a certain way. Like, as you'll see, if you pay attention now, he will turn to look at one of the tunnels every single time. He will never look at the other tunnel. He will only look at one specific tunnel. So, if you can calculate which tunnel he looks at, you can calculate how to dodge it. Imagine, like, a flower, right? And it has, like, petals all around it, like a kid's drawing of a flower. It has, like, petals around this circle. Think of those petals as where the tornadoes are going to be. And the tornadoes are going to be there every single time. The cloud is, the circle, and then the tornadoes are the petals. What I would do then, as you will see, one of the tornadoes always comes out of his face. So if you think about that flower thing, if you go in between two of the petals, you won't get hit by a random third petal. So you always want to calculate to be a little bit left to his face. So always be jumping in, like, a diagonal direction when he's gonna do the Grand Slam, or go right. Because either one of those, you will go in between the tornadoes, because he always fires straight out of his face. So make sure not to be in front of his face or behind his face, like his butt area, because it is kind of, it shoots six tornadoes out. So one shoots out his face, one shoots out his butt, and then 4 shoot in between the surrounding area, like, kind of like the flower petals. So if you will look, it's kind of hard to explain, but once you look at the video, you'll see that I'm constantly, like, moving in, like, a diagonal direction, because that's how you would dodge the attack. I also, if I get in, like, a really tight situation, like a blizzard, I will sometimes dash to get further back when he does the Grand Slam, because it is harder to dodge when you're closer up, but it is still possible. You will see during this video that I do indeed dodge, like, literally right next to him. I dodge all the tornadoes. So it is possible, but it is not recommended. So you kind of want to, again, those Knuckle Busters, Alpha, Link's Sword, Metal Guitar, all those are really good weapons to help you either run away or just, like, not get hit by an attack. So keep that in mind. If I haven't talked long enough, but it was a very hard 3 days of training and figuring out how to do this boss fight. Awful boss fight to do by yourself. But if you do it and you do the meteor staff like I did in this video, you will get Wind Force all by yourself, which is kind of insane. But anyways, dudes, I hope you liked this video. Make sure to comment down below what boss fight you'd like to see next. And with that, this is Yo Man Joe Man, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.